Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Of course, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and today's show is all about a brand new product, a brand new rub, and of course I am talking about Dusted, and you will hear a lot about this product in the upcoming months. And also I will be having some giveaways with this product, so you are definitely going to want to stay tuned to all that. And to kick off this product's run, I am talking a 3-pound tomahawk steak. I have adjusted how I work my Masterbuilt on Searing, so you are going to want to stay tuned to that. Other than that, what I want to do is we've got a board sauce that we were going to pair this steak with, and that is going to start in the house. This is going to be a garlic infused board sauce. So what I want to do here is let's get on into the house and let's start the show. So I gotta tell you, I love doing these board sauces, as the sky's the limit on what you can add in. Basically what you want to do is grab all your favorite steak flavors and incorporate those into the board sauce. This one here is going to be a garlic infused board sauce. Basically it is going to start with a little bit of olive oil. From there, grab yourself about a teaspoon or two of shallot and get that in. Now look, you got to be careful you don't burn it. You want to keep that heat on medium and just bring them up slowly for about a minute or two. After that, we've got about 2 tablespoons of garlic. We will get that in there. Oh hell yeah, I did say this was a garlic infused board sauce. We will give that a good mix. I will also add in just a little bit of rosemary. We are looking to release those oils into the with the garlic and shallots. At that point, we will saute it about another minute or 2. After that, I will get that rosemary out. I will hit it with a little bit of Worcestershire, give that a little bit of mix, and then I will get 1/2 a stick of unsalted butter, a 1/4 stick of salted butter, and you want to bring that to a nice low simmer. Be careful that you don't burn it. At this point, you can shut the stove down and just let it melt, adding a little bit of granulated garlic and salt. Maybe hit it with some pepper. Once that butter is nice and melted, get yourself a little bit of a dish that is going to handle the heat. Pour that sauce in there, get it in the fridge to harden, and we will move on to that next step. And that next step is going to be all about our 3-pound tomahawk that I got from Wild Fork. Guys, again, 20 off 100 Wild Fork. You see it up on the screen. If you'd like a hard copy, just shoot me an email and I will send you a long one. That is an offer that cannot be beat. And now we've got some fat cracking on this tomahawk, right where the spinalis is. I definitely do not want that to separate. So basically what I am going to do is grab my butcher's twine and just tie that up. Once I get that all tied up, it is time to grab the rub and get this steak dusted. Now look, this is going to have an active charcoal in it, along with some sea salt, some garlic, and other spices. It has definitely been fine-tuned, there is no doubt about it. We will get plenty on both sides. Also, do not forget all around the edges, all around the ends. Once we get that fully dusted out, we will just leave it on the board, let that rub do its thing. And now let's move on back there to my Masterbuilt Gravity XT and get that fired up. Guys, so look, what else could I say about the Masterbuilt that I haven't already said? I mean, it is easily pit of the year, and probably pit of the year next year also. The first thing I am going to do is shake out all that old fuel above the ash catcher. If you skip that step, you are going to get clogs and it'll never rise to that high temperature. So when you're doing a high heat cook as this, you definitely want to make sure that is clear. Now look, maybe I learned my lesson over on that battle, that rib battle. I am going to add 2 or 3 chunks down in the ash catcher, and I am going to load up that hopper with wood. We want to infuse as much wood flavor in this steak as we can get. I will also top it off with some B&B charcoal. At that point, it is fire starters in, light it up. Now you are going to wait about 2 to 3 minutes till you got that smoke willowing out from the hopper. At that point, you are gonna shut it down and set that temperature. Now this is gonna be a reverse sear over here, so we are gonna set that dial to under 200. So it is not gonna take long from here. The Masterbuilt will hit that 180 to 200 in a matter of maybe 2 to 3 minutes or so. Once it does, at that time, I will bring you guys back and we will get that steak on. So keep in mind, anytime you are doing a reverse sear, temperature control has to be precise. That is where my chef's temp comes in. And again, I have said this before and I will say it again, 25% off anything in the chef's temp store. You are definitely gonna wanna take advantage of that. From there, we will get our steak in and we will just wait. It's probably gonna take about, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes or so. We wanna bring this steak up slow. We wanna get as much smoke on it as we can. Once it hits that 107 to 110, I will bring you guys back. We will fire this pit up to 700 plus and have some fun. Alrighty, look, that was a quick 45 minutes. A quick check with my handheld tells us that we are 105 internal on that steak. That is gonna be perfect. What we are gonna do here is we are gonna get that steak off. We are gonna get it here on the board to rest. I will then turn my attention back to the Masterbuilt because we are gonna fire that bad boy up to 700 Fahrenheit. And once she hits it, it is gonna be steak back on. It is gonna be flame-kissed char. It is gonna be one happy man. Alrighty guys, so that did not take long. As you can see, we are up and over 700. So that can only mean one thing, and that is steak on. And you definitely want to get that good contact with the grate after you get the steak in. At that point, we will shut it down. We will wait 2 minutes. And as you notice, we've got some flame coming up. That makes me one happy man. If you've seen my, if you saw my steak sear video, we cannot really get that good flame going. And for me, flame means 100% char, which means 100% flavor. After that 2 minutes, we will open it up. We will give it that quarter turn. Again, make sure you get good contact with the grate. At that point, shut it down. From there, we will wait another 2 minutes. At that point, it is time to turn the steak. And I gotta tell you, look at the char. That is exactly what we are talking about. And as you can see, we've got everything happening. We've got a lot of flame coming. We will get that steak back on, shut it down, wait 2 minutes. This is gonna be 6 minutes total. After that 6 minutes, we will open it up. It is time to check out what we worked so not hard to achieve. And that is gonna be some char, that is gonna be some fire. In a little bit, you will see my hand caught up. You will see the towel caught up. And what I want to do here is let's just let this film run. Let's look at some money shots. After that, we will move that steak on over to our butter board sauce board. I will cover it up with some foil. Wait about 5, 6, 7 minutes or so. And then we will bring you guys back, slice it open, do that taste test, and close out the show. Alrighty, and here we go with that big reveal. And that first thing we notice is that butter sauce mixed in with that charred out steak. I mean, that looks just about perfect to me as we see that sauce just kind of ooze off the steak. I mean, come on, man, who would dive into that sucker right now? If you have not made any of these board sauces, I suggest you grab your favorite ingredients and do it up. Let's grab our knife now and get it off the bone as we get ready to go in live for that taste test. And we will go right down the middle, and she will pinken up a little bit more, but I would call that a solid medium rare. And that is just about perfect for me. Oh man, I am certainly super jacked. I mean, steak is easily my favorite piece of protein to cook and to eat. So what I want to do here is let's get a couple slices off on that spinalis, and I will bring you guys in for that taste test. We will talk about it and we will close out the show. Alrighty guys, so look, that is what it is like to get dusted in 2024. And I gotta tell you, like I said in the beginning, I have used this product off camera. I have worked with the company to develop it perfectly. And I have to tell you, man, this stuff is definitely killer. And like I said, I will be giving some of this away, so you are definitely going to want to stay tuned to that. Let's go in, let's get that taste test. Molly is here. She has been very patient. And this is as juicy could be. And what could you say about the Masterbuilt? She hit that 700. We got some kickback on some flame on a little bit of grease. I am, for one, definitely digging that. Let's go in. Let's get that taste test. And I do apologize for the noise for the weather. Guys, this stuff totally rocks, man. This stuff, it's different. It gets the job done. It's got a lot of salt in it. It's got a nice charcoal flavor. And of course, when you mix in the Masterbuilt with that, man, it is just about perfect. Cheers. So look, man, bottom line is this dusted is just about ready for prime time. I will have information down in the description if you want to pick some of this up. Again, man, it is a little bit different from everything else on the market. It is definitely geared out towards beef, especially steak. Although I've got a lot of recipes in mind for some different proteins other than steak, man, because I do feel it hits on a lot of those cylinders that I am looking for in other proteins. We will dive into that a little bit more as you know, as the spring and summer moves along. And that is going to close out this show, man. Again, the weather is, well, the weather is kind of sucky here in New Jersey, but Dusted just kicked up this steak a couple notches, so I have me a good lunch coming up. And that is going to close out this show, man. I appreciate you guys watching this one. This is Dusted. You are going to see a lot more of that in the future. This is the Tomahawk done perfectly. I would say rare to medium rare. And of course, the Masterbuilt rocked it, man. I could pick up a lot of smoke flavor. I added a lot of wood in on this cook, as you saw. That is going to close out this show. I appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, we will see you soon.